Once upon a time, at the foot of a mountain, there lived a tiny pebble. The pebble was very proud of being at the foot of such a huge mountain, but it also felt a little inferior because of how big the mountain was. If only I could be as big as the mountain, the pebble often sighed. One day, a strong wind began to blow. The wind picked up the pebble and threw it to the top of the mountain. The pebble was overjoyed. "I'm at the top of the mountain," it shouted, but very soon it began to feel cold. It turned to see that the wind had also brought snow to the top of the mountain, and the pebble was buried under the white blanket. The deer looked around and said, "I can't pull you out alone. We need more help." With that, the deer went away. The turtle looked around and said, "I can't pull you out alone. We need more help." With that, the turtle went away. The pebble struggled to free itself from the snow, but it couldn't. Days passed and the pebble started to feel hopeless. Then suddenly it heard a voice. "Why are you crying, little one?" The sun was shining brightly in the sky and the crystals sparkled in the sunlight. The mountains said, "You don't have to become like me to achieve great things. Sometimes even a tiny pebble like you can do great things. All you need is a strong wind like this one to blow you to the top of the mountain. Without the wind, you would never have come this high. If you were not so light, I would not have been able to throw you so far. If you were not so light, I could not have shown you the footprints of the animals that helped you. You may be small, but if you keep moving and don't give up, you can achieve great things." The crystal looked down and saw the footprints left by the wind, the turtle, the deer, and the mouse. Suddenly, the crystal understood what the mountain had been trying to tell it all along. And always believe in yourself. Even a tiny pebble can achieve great things if it keeps trying. Just when it started to lose hope, it heard another voice. "Are you stuck, little one? I'll help you." A little mouse was trying to dig the pebble out of the snow, but the more it tried, the deeper the pebble sank in the snow. From that day on, the crystal shared the mountain's message with everyone who would listen. And that's how a tiny pebble achieved something great. Why did the wind pick me up and throw me here? Why didn't it just break me into pieces? And why should I wish to become like the mountain? And don't forget to subscribe for more such stories. Now, go clean your room, make your bed and get some work done so that you, too, can achieve great things in life. The pebble looked up to see a wise old turtle climbing out of the snow. "I'm stuck here," the pebble cried. "Can you help me, please?" The mouse looked around and said, "I can't dig you out alone. We need more help." With that, the mouse went away. The pebble waited for a long time, but it was too cold to do anything. Just when it started to lose hope, it heard another voice. "Are you stuck, little one? I'll help you." A kind deer was trying to free the pebble from the snow, but the more it tried, the deeper the pebble sank into the snow. "Oh no, I'm never going to get out," the pebble cried. The pebble waited and waited, but it was too cold to do anything. "Oh no, I'm never going to get out," the pebble cried. The pebble waited and waited, but no one came to help. So the pebble closed its eyes and started to think. As the pebble thought, it started to feel lighter. It opened its eyes to see that it had turned into a beautiful crystal. "What does the mountain want to tell you?" you ask. Listen to this. The crystal thanked the mountain for teaching it this valuable lesson and decided to start a new life. Now, children, whenever you feel like you are too small to do something, remember the story of the mountain and the pebble. If you like this story, do share it with your friends and family.